Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We've got some very sad news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con. After this season, there will be a season 7, and then this show, this wonderful show, my favorite show, since probably around season 2, it's going to be ending after season 7. And yeah, it's sad, but let's just enjoy the last 17 episodes together. So here we go, episode 10 of season 6. Last time, Izelle supposedly died. I think she made her way into Davis and then wound up in May and killed Sarge that way. It feels like a really odd way for Sarge to go out, though. Like, we still don't know anything about him and his past. Maybe he survived that headshot somehow. It looked like from that angle that May used a headshot, but not entirely sure. Yeah, everybody seems to have their guards lowered because they think they've dealt with the threat, but I don't think it's over yet. We've got 4 more episodes, and I know that the last 2 episodes of this season are going to be actually a 2-parter, but I'm still going to do them 1 episode at a time. But yeah, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below, and let's get started. Yeah, he's dead. Though Talbot survived a headshot somehow.
No need to ask. I did it. I shot him.
Why?
Because it had to be done.
That's not May. Izelle's setting her up for the fall.
Really? You're gonna shoot a guy in holding and then just go silent? Silent her.
Silent her.
I understand wanting to prevent future suffering. She's done it before, and she's not the only one.
I know. But this
Oh, the Hydra theme. Heart rate monitor? He's not dead?
He has a pulse. Why is it taking him so long to die?
No, you don't understand. It's getting stronger. He's coming back.
What?
Why is he?
May doesn't like guns. She'd beat him to a pulp in a heartbeat.
And she'd enjoy it.
That's true.
It'd be fun to watch.
Give us a minute.
Why am I locked up?
What are you talking
And
about?
how the hell did I get in here?
You don't remember shooting Sarge?
Doing what?
These devices on our wrists with tokens, and that's not a great system. You know, probably had a lot to do with how I see materialism and the acquisition of goods. And there's Piper. Let's talk to Piper.
Gentlemen,
What is she trying to do now?
Sarge's that shit.
So what do you remember? Davis was hammered. You and Mac were obviously about to have sex. You asked what I remembered. I was pissed. But I didn't want to shoot Sarge. My quarters. I don't think I ever got there.
Did you see anyone?
Just Davis, trying to get his...
Trying to get his, huh?
what is this?
I don't know. I was guarding May a second ago, and then
This.
Perfect health.
I thought for sure he'd lead out by now. Where are all those wounds?
They're healed.
What wounds?
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, we expect things around here to make sense.
Good point.
Can't party like I used to, I guess. I thought I learned my lesson after the Space Buff incident of 2019.
Did you by any chance see May in the corridor?
Oh, yeah. After I blacked out, she was the first thing I saw when I came to. So I was in bad shape. She was cool about it. Sweet, really. She said I looked like I was having trouble. Couldn't argue with that, and I had to go rest. And yeah, now that I hear it out loud, she usually is more rough.
So you lost time too.
Like, you saw me and Fitz chatting it up earlier. Would you say that's a good example of a grandfather who really enjoys his grandson's company and doesn't hate him this time?
Aww.
Grandfather. I guess so.
Got a glimpse of her, but
And that's it.
that's all I got.
Deke is a freaking goofball. Once he's all serious, people are gonna think something's up. This is a heck of an ability.
Begin interrogations one by one.
No good if she's the person asking questions.
Maybe I should take a more technological approach.
Oh,
to be
crap.
in this place.
She could be one of us. In
Yeah.
this room.
Everybody's suspicious of everybody.
No one saying anything makes it scarier. Just pointing it out.
Well, everybody just needs to share a secret that she wouldn't know. The more private, the better.
Oh, great.
Right, but it has to be something that one other person can confirm.
Yeah.
I talk a lot. I don't have any secrets.
You have any other ideas?
Okay, I'll go first. I
She got a good
tell
glimpse of
people
him.
that the only time I miss Pitosi is during Christmas. It's one day every year where I miss it more.
Your mother's birthday.
That's May.
She's good
That's
too.
May.
Daisy anonymously sends part of her shield's salary to someone every month.
Robin?
Amanda Campbell, Lincoln's sister.
Oh.
That's clear.
So are you.
Oh.
He locked up the two strongest weapons she could
Away
use
from
against
her.
us.
There we go.
Imagine if she got in one of them.
That's true.
When we were in Kryler, you took something.
No.
You knew about that?
I was running that mission. I knew everything. Also, you're not smooth, like, at all.
I stole a pen. A space pen. I thought it was cool. Aliens write things down. I did not know that.
He's clear. Also ridiculous.
You know,
Where was Simmons undercover the first time we met?
Oh, at Hydra.
you're asking a lot of questions.
You don't know the answer, do you?
What?
You all seem like friends. So let's be smart about this. Just give me what I want.
Wait.
Maybe if I hurt him, she'll come out.
Does that seem like a good plan, my dear?
Deke. Oh, damn.
Why don't you come out and stop me? What makes you so special?
Yeah.
Oh, bad idea, love.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
No, Piper! No!
What the heck? Oh, no, 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 no.
What are you doing to him?
No, 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 no. Shh. And into Mac.
Do not follow me.
He's dead. He's... Davis! He lived through so much. He lived through frickin' Ophelia. Does he have the same powers? Is he of the same species? Oh god, Daisy! No, 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 no.
She wanted monoliths. They're gone, right?
Oh.
They blew up all three. There's
Oh.
no trace of them anywhere.
The,
Not a physical
the
trace.
dimension.
There was this light left behind.
You said it was a fear dimension.
Wait, what? When the monoliths exploded, it opened
What?
this fear dimension. Isaiah said the monoliths had the power to create. Now we know that one monolith was space, another was time. What if the third one was creation? The three energies combined to create another Coulson through space and time. On some other planet years ago. Just saying, the other you thought it was a fear dimension. Yeah, well, he wasn't the smart one.
Ooh. Oh, freaking fits. And... Oh! No, no, no. What?
You knew just where to find me, didn't you? I wondered how long it would take. Bullets can't harm me any more than they can harm you. You're not here to kill me. You're here to join me.
What?
I promise you, if you just listen to what you know is true inside. I know you're trying to hurt me.
You're saying you didn't kill them?
I'm saying you didn't have a family. Those memories, they aren't yours. It's a holdover, an echo from the man whose body you inhabit.
No.
That was supposed to be May?
don't understand.
What?
I need to
Oh.
fully understand. You took it over and lost yourself, lost me.
Can't she run super fast? Bring Daisy there and come.
They weren't my family.
You remember your name too.
Patrick.
Oh.
I'm hunting you.
You're not hunting me, you're longing for me. This shell has confused you. We found the Dialis. Our wish is about to come true. To give this gift to the rest of our kind. Open the door, bring them forth, give them form.
That's right.
So please, shake off the
What?
chains of this vulgar species and wake up!
No. I'm going to stop you. I will stop you. I will stop you!
Is that Coulson in there?
Hello, friends.
Oh, crap.
This is why you wanted her hidden away.
Jeez.
You hurt her.
This is gonna be a hell of a last 3 episodes. You gonna sneak on board? Guess not.
He's surrendering himself.
He's trusting his team.
We have heard of an entity like this before, actually. Ghost Rider.
Oh,
What named
yeah.
him because he's a ghost that rides someone's body?
Eh.
Yeah, I guess.
He's like, oh yeah, that's
Pretty literal. If he's something like that, a holding cell will not be enough.
Call up Robbie. I don't know how you reach him, but be like, yo, Robbie.
It's not me.
What?
I know who I am. I know it's not me.
Yeah, what an incredibly interesting episode. Just the intrigue of like where is Izel at all times. We like they purposely hid from us like certain scenes, so we saw it go into Piper. We didn't see it go into Lopez, but then we find out that it's in Piper. May it exited. It had to have exited May at some point. I'm guessing it was when. Huh. Oh, I see. So when May was alone with Diaz, wouldn't answer any of her questions. That's why May was so confused. And then, what's her name? Let her out. Yo-Yo let her out. It looks like she hurt herself. She hurt herself and went into Piper. And then as Piper, we saw her go into Deke. And then during that whole time, we were like, Deke, it's Deke, like, stop. Oh my god. He's like being very obvious, like avoiding the questions. But then it wasn't Deke. He's just like, I talk so much. He's like, I talk so much, I don't have any secrets. But that's not true, because Mac knows about his 10%. He was afraid that was what was going to come out, I guess. But yeah, that was fascinating to watch. And it wound up being Fitz. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Right, so Piper mentioned Deke mentioned to Piper that Fitz was his grandfather. So he sought him out, I guess, at some point. Yeah, this whole thing was really, really, really great episode, honestly. Just like a total mind-bending thing. Mind-bend. I don't want to say mind-blowing episode. I don't want to say mind-forking episode. There we go. Yeah, and then that scene where it was passing from body to body to body, that was really incredible to watch. It was just the CGI on that was amazing. But Davis, man, we all love Davis, right? Come on, you guys. Like back from, I think he was there back in season 1 as like a no-name character. We saw him at the hub, I believe, and then we saw a bit more of him later on. He was one of the agents that left with Daisy and Gemma when they went into the framework. They were up in the Zephyr 1, escaping from the base. And yeah, he survived Ophelia. He survived a year in space. He survived eating so many of those puppies. And to die like that, man, we really I mean, I know most of us, everybody I've talked to online, like on Reddit, the Shield subreddit, who has watched this show loves Davis, and now, man, that really sucks. I'm gonna miss him. And yeah, blew a hole in Piper's hand. I feel like that was gonna be enough to tell everybody how serious it was. I don't feel like she needed to kill Davis. I mean, all she had to do, she didn't need to do any of that. She just had to go into Mac, hold the gun to her own head, and be like, yeah, like nobody follow me. Like, pointless killing. And then there's this whole thing with Sarge where he is they figured out, they theorized, or Fitz theorized, that he's been created by all these different monoliths. So that's really fascinating. He got sent back in time, space and time, through the monolith while being created, because Coulson went down there. But then there's like a bit of Coulson inside him too. So just, he has memories of them. I was trying to figure out like who that figure was, that shadowy figure that was in his memories. I was like, the first person I thought of was Ophelia, because like the bone structure, the face kind of looked like it, but she was way too tall to be that shadowy figure. But it turned out, like right before they told us who it was, I was like, oh, it's Izel. But then it's his memories of different people, of Coulson's life, which is fascinating. And yeah, Izel says that Sarge, his real goal is to explore and make it so that the Shrike can inhabit real living beings. So yeah, I guess they're non-corporeal in their own realm, but then they become Shrike when they come here, and then they can go and inhabit people. I guess that's how it works. Not entirely sure, but yeah, because when they enter other people, it seems like they just become mindless, which that doesn't seem right. I guess the Shrike are tools. I'm a little confused, but we'll think about it more. If I find anything when I'm editing, I'll mention it at the beginning of the next episode. We only have 3 episodes left, guys, and the last one is a 2-parter. Don't know how they're going to resolve all this. I'm very curious to know if Coulson is somewhat in there, and that's the reason why why Sarge wouldn't side with Izel in that moment, or if he says he trusts himself, but Coulson would never go along with this. I don't know if that's maybe why he turned away from this. I'm not entirely sure, but he says he's been fighting Izel for hundreds of years. That could be it too. If Sarge's memories from the last 100 years could be something else, yeah. But she sounds like she took inspiration from Sarge in the first place to leave her own home. But back then, it's so weird. How did the non-corporeal form was in the creation monolith? Is that how it works? That's fascinating. Does that mean all the fear dimension things that we saw in the past were partially inhabited by those things? I'm not entirely sure. And we also saw Sarge's hand phase shift, shift out of reality or something. I don't know what it was exactly, but yeah. Man, this show is just mind-blowing, just so mind-blowing. And I still can't believe Davis is dead. Piper wasn't even perturbed by the freaking hole in her hand. She was just like, oh my god, what's going on? But yeah, Izel now has the freaking monoliths, or the power of the monoliths, so she can control that. She can hone in on them without even knowing where it is exactly. So don't know what she has exactly planned. She wants to release all of the other non-corporeal form people of her realm into this world to inhabit people here, which, wow. Yeah, this episode, it sets up so much. I feel like it was very, very interesting on its own. I'd give it a 9 out of 10, honestly. But I feel like there's still, just for the so much intrigue, who is Izel in? That was so much fun to watch. It was actually really, really fun to watch them tell secrets about each other. It seems like Yo-Yo and May got pretty close. They talked about different things. Daisy sends money to Lincoln's sister. My god, you gotta hit me in the feels like that. She still feels guilty, I'm sure, and I mean, I'm sure Daisy makes plenty of money, right? I guess she's I mean, it is a government agency. I don't know how much he gets paid, but like enough to. It would definitely be enough to pay for, to help out Lincoln's sister. Oh man, jeez. And then we had Coulson like flashback, or Sarge flashbacking to like a lot of these old memories he had, and we saw like glimpses of previous seasons. I know there was a scene from season 1, episode 2, where he was standing on the plane. And yeah, this makes a lot of sense for why he has all these memories and why he uses a lot of the same words as Coulson. Yeah. But I'm very curious though, like, he got the Sarge thing was a non-corporeal form, like non-corporeal entity, until he went into Coulson. So what happens when he leaves Coulson? Will he be like Izel? Will Coulson like wake up, like just with no memories since the time he was created? After he got saved by Deathlock. This is really interesting. Maybe they'll bring Coulson back somehow again. That'd be really fun. I know. I feel like a lot of people think that like, yeah, Coulson's story is done. Like he lived and died. It's time. It's over. He didn't want a life extension. But honestly, I would be perfectly fine with him coming back, especially since the series is almost ending. It would be nice to have him back for the end, even though it'll be a little weird. It's not like technically him. His like body is like buried in the, I don't know. At what point is it still him, and what point is it like just somebody else entirely? Even if he comes, I don't know. It's so weird. This whole thing is really weird. But yeah, even though he was created, I guess because he was created from the monolith's power, he hasn't aged. Like he's been fighting for 100 years and he hasn't aged. Yeah, this is really fascinating. There's lots to think about. So yeah, I'm gonna go edit. I'm gonna go look through all the scenes again, and if there's some other stuff I missed, I'm gonna go and talk about that at the beginning of next week. And yeah, until next time, if you want to watch the full reaction, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Be sure to like this episode, like this video. It really helps a lot. It helps the algorithms and everything, so a lot more people get to watch, and that'll help out my channel. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye friends.